Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network, coming up right after this. Julio Urias will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
He's set. Here it comes. Tommy Pham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Dero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And in steps Manny Machado. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Seager has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-0 the count. 1-0, here it is. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
This is line to left. Rios gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. One left for San Diego. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Yu Darvish is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today. Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off-speed.
Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he's back standing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. from the stretch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Grisham, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. First pitch on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Hit to third. Machado is there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So now into the box is Will Myers. First pitch coming, here it is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate, even though it's early on.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0.
Saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement?
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
So next to bat will be Max Muncy. And now the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will take care of him. And the home second has been a quick one so far. Already 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Urias. first delivery to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive. He's got it. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Yu Darvish. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Another 0-2 coming. And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Gavin Lux.
Third baseman, Gavin Lux.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 8.
So stepping in is Zach McKinstry. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is on the ground over to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Darvish pauses. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up Trent Grisham. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Manny Machado now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A little bouncer. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
1-1 the count. Grisham, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Fernando Tatis Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And that one is gone! It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 33 on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
The catcher.
So here's Austin Barnes, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now back, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
The batter.
Now a man at third with 1 away, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The first base.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next up is Max Muncy, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Rios, base runner at first with 1 out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in once again is Julio Urias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. LA's on top, 4-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, number 4, will.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Will Myers is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The 0-1 pitch.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 0-2 once more. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And not in time as the run scores. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. In there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Second baseman.
Next, it'll be Zach McKinstry. He grounded out last time up. And a bouncing ball, foul. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now a ball lined to the left side, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the next to bat will be Corey Seager. He bounced out last time up. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 1 down. So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Manny Machado is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Rios able to track it down for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Line towards center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 4-1.
Leading off for the Padres, the first baseman, Eric.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Misses. Ball 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Will Myers started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And he falls behind. 0-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Corey Knebel comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Austin Nola is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Seager shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom of the 7th. So now to the plate, Edwin Rios. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. Hit back toward the mound. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out.
Now back.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Ground back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Zach McKinstry is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Run on 2 hits here for LA. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 5-1. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Brian O'Grady is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's called strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4. And the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner. And now Trent Grisham. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that one yanked just foul. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Tim Hill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So here is Corey Seager for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hill, the former Royal, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So here's Cody Bellinger. All right, back to him on the mound. One there. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Scorched to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They're up 5-1. Stepping up is Manny Machado. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's a .333 hitter. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Rios is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Eric Hosmer is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. San Diego down to their final strike. Down the left field line and hard hit. Hosmer around first on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra.
Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. 1-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And the Dodgers have done it. They've won the National League West.
And the train just keeps rolling down the track. That's win number 100 on the season. And they've got as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing. You better watch out for these guys.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Dodgers get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division. Not a surprise. Julio Urias earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Yu Darvish was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
4-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. The alien beamed it up. Bad contract, they want me back.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.